whole idea of the single Asian currency, forget it. Not that it's ever really been taken that seriously. It's trying to integrate one. As well, you've got your coordinating minister pushing policies, export policies. You're hearing chatter that there's going to be either a reduction or a cap. You have to be able to answer observers and also critics who say, look, this doesn't sound like the reformist SBY I remembered in the early years. What do you say to that?
This is $1 trillion economy. It makes up about 45% of the economy by population, about 245 to 150 million. Supportive of taking this $1 trillion economy to 3 to 4 trillion of GDP hinges on domestic consumption. But in interest to climb up the value chain. Now, you mentioned Korea intertwined with the global community. Now, if we peel the onion a little bit more, our policy on the imposition of taxationalistic or protectionist, there is not a book of human development in any country when anybody defines protectionism. But we just want to make sure that we can build handphones. There's still a lot of money to be made here, because if we were to just extrapolate the economy to grow at, let's say, 6 to 6.5% in the next 10 to 20 years.
Okay, let me jump in here and bring
the ability to consume goods and services amongst each other.
All right, so it's rebalancing that people have been saying China needs to do, but I mean a lot of other Asian economies would probably do well to do the same thing. Let me bring in
growth versus inflation. I think it's very important we also address that. In our view, at momentum in Asia, particularly what's happening in the Europe, is soft. We still expect a 6.9% growth this year, but there are also gets more serious. So at the moment, on this growth versus inflation debate, we would certainly want the attention. ASEAN has to therefore do the same. I think the important thing is not to turn back the clock on.
Mentioned all the important issues that Thailand is facing, and the situation is for join the whole economy as an important economic engine. So what we're trying to do is to actually to run an economy. The cost growth is very desirable, but that's not the only thing that we want. Would you hope that they will take a fraction of that very low minimum wage to go to the training camp? They will only do so with the support of the employers. And unfortunately, we are in this capitalism that most of the business people, they make decisions based on good rationale that